We both did. She probably. Yeah, I love Texas, so it didn't really matter. I was like, my high school coach had talked to me about like what was happening in Texas, so he was like, if something does happen, if Big G steps down, will you still want to go there? And like, I was done with the recruiting process. Like, I loved Texas, so I was good. She didn't think I was still coming,
But let me tell you how I
fine.
constantly contacted her. And I was like, hey, Money, how are you doing? Are you okay? How's the season going? Are you still coming? Because I want to know. No response.
Yeah.
I've heard you have a better record even than Karen. Is that true? On recruits?
Well, I'm 100% when it comes to recruiting recruits.
They had to convince my dad more than they had to convince me.
Good to know.
I mean, tell us how you got here. Your story's like a little different. So, how'd you get to Texas?
Yeah, so I originally committed to Coach Karen my junior year in high school when she was at UNC Charlotte. And then, long story short, she ended up, she ended up going to North Texas, and then she ended up coming here. And so I was signed at Wake Forest my senior year, and then their coaching staff left. So then when I found out Coach was here, and then she found out I was leaving Wake Forest, we just kind of linked back up. So
Meant to be.
yes, it
Did you have to
was.
fight for a release, or did they willingly?
Yeah, they willingly gave it to me. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. So.
Were there ever any moments where you were questioning that decision? Because Karen admits she's pretty hard on you, maybe more so than everybody else.
No, I mean, like Amani said, I love Texas. I love everything about it. I love the university and the school pride, and I love Austin. So I'm just glad I made the decision to come here. No regrets.
Empress, did they have to fight with you to come to, or were you just sold on Texas regardless of the staff?
No, I was sold. I mean, when Coach G left, she called me and I kind of dropped a tear. But I was like, you know what? It's okay because I'm going to convince you Money. And when she wasn't texting me back, I was like, I'm just going to stay here. I'm still going to come. And hopefully she responds. She never responded, if you want to know. She didn't. She just showed up one day.
I mean, the best part is that like we still like talk to Coach G. She still watches our games, and like when she came, it was nice to see her in person. But we're still really close to Coach G. So
Today's her birthday, too,
yeah.
if any of you know her.
For any of y'all or all of y'all, what do you think it's going to be like tomorrow night? Tears, will be emotional. I mean, I know there's also probably more games, more important things to play. What do you think tomorrow evening's going to be like?
Okay, well, I know for me, I'm going to probably see Brady crying, which is going to cause me to cry. But then we're going to have to play the game, and it's just going to be joyful, and we're just going to have to finish the season out.
Right.
I don't know why everyone thinks I'm the one that's going to be crying. Like, there's been like 5 people tell me that today that you're going to be crying. But it's an exciting thing. I wasn't part of this class. Like, I came in a year earlier, and so they've adopted me. So it's kind of like this is how it was supposed to be from the get-go. But it's an exciting thing. We still have so much more we want to accomplish, but it's still kind of a monumental moment for us. Our last home game, running out of the tunnel, all as one, all as just this team. Like, this is our last time getting to do that, so it's super exciting. It's probably going to be emotional, whether it's crying, smiling, who knows. You'll probably get everything, at least from me. So I think we're all just really excited for it and a little sad, but, take it in strides, and we still have a lot we want to accomplish.
Brady, you guys are going into the record books this year for a lot of different reasons. You've won some games on the road that previous teams had not won, but you in particular, you have an interesting story because each year you had an injury. So I think you may set the record. I got to check my research, but I think you probably set the record for the number of injuries every single year. What was it like coming into this senior season and the expectations that you had, and how are you feeling now?
I mean, it was a lot. Just what we accomplished last season, coming into this one, like, we just wanted to build off of it. And so having an injury that I had to essentially fix after last season, it was hard because I knew that my role was going to change. Going into my foot surgery, the doctor told me, like, there's pretty much a good chance that you might not ever play again after it. So still I had to accept that, and so just being on this team still, being able to practice, play a couple minutes, whatever I can do, just to still be a part of the team, is just something that's really special to me. And it kind of opens your eyes to not taking a moment for granted and just really staying in the moment and knowing that we're a team, we have each other's backs, and we still have so much that is ahead of us. So, yeah, it's sad that senior night's, coming, and it's going to be emotional, but we're about to go far. We're about to do something extremely special in the NCAA tournament. So I have all the doubt or all the faith. Wrong word. Whoops. It's okay. Don't quote that one. But all the faith in us. So, it's going to be really exciting.
Amani, can you put in perspective what the journey has been like to go from maybe those first practices when you got to Texas and you're just getting to know Coach Aston to where you guys are at now as a top 10 team playing for a conference championship?
My first experience on the 40 acres was pickup, and Nneka elbowed me in the throat, and I fell out of the air and couldn't breathe. So from there till now, where I get to elbow people a little bit more often, especially since she's not here, it's been just kind of a complete 180. I think our first year we were everybody was in the spotlight, kind of thrown to the wolves, Coach included, and it was kind of really hard because she was trying to make sure we got everything right in terms of culture and discipline and knowing what she expected. So we got the brunt of that. We often laugh because the kids now don't understand. They don't understand. They're complaining about Sean's workouts now, and we're it doesn't even compare. And I guess it's fun because now we see how far we've come, knowing that we have the worst records in school history, and now we're on our way to making the best record in school history. It's fun. And it feels don't cough over there, Francis. It's just great to know that you contributed to helping Coach get to where she deserves to be and helping this program get back to Francis's era to where we deserve to be. And nice to know that you can be the one that's helping people along instead of being the one helped along. So.
All right, Maya, you're our stat rat who studies the projections and stuff. How important is this weekend, Saturday and Monday, to the seeding and getting to where y'all want and deserve to be?
This weekend, it's really every Big 12 game is important, and that's not going to change when we take care of business tomorrow and go to Baylor and try to pull off a good game. So nothing changes. It would help, obviously, to win because it'll be our first league championship since '04. Am I right?
You are right.
Thank you. I'm a little rusty on my stats, but it'll be our first league championship. But beyond that, it'll be our first time beating Baylor in 8 years, so we're not really worried about what it comes out to. We kind of tried to stop looking at the big picture and kind of focus on day to day. And if we're having fun and we're playing hard, then normally the outcome's something we want. So we're not worried. They're pretty excited about it, but we are too.
This is for all of y'all. What's y'all's favorite memory of Karen?
I got one. When she was recruiting me, she came to Compton, California, and sat in an all-black church and participated in a Baptist service. The only white woman there. It was wonderful. So that's my favorite memory.
So you weren't that easy.
It was my dad. He was.
Monty, Coach Aston talked about how much you guys have.
No, their memories.
My bad.
Brady?
I think for me, the first time I probably saw Coach Aston kind of come out of her shell was when we went to the Virgin Islands and she got up and danced with the little, I don't know what they're called, dancing ladies of the Virgin Islands. And it was probably the funniest thing I've ever seen because you don't look at her and think she has a rhythm, but then she just really confirmed that she has no rhythm. So it was hilarious.
Is there a video though?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do have video.
We do have video of that, for sure.
How much are y'all licensing that footage for?
Right?
What are we
Yeah,
talking?
I'm just telling you.
Your favorite memory?
I think my favorite memory is just something. Last year when we played Cal, it was just when we beat them, Amani grabbed her and just picked her up, and we were all excited, and Coach was excited. And it was just a pretty fun moment. They got that one on video too, I think.
Sean started rapping.
Yeah, Coach Sean was rapping as well. It was pretty fun.
Oh, yeah. I think I have to piggyback off what Selena said. I mean, after we beat Cal, it was just like a big moment for us. We beat them on their home court. So after the game, we're all sitting down and Coach comes in and give her high fives, to every player, saying good game or whatever. So Coach Mack starts rapping, and we're just like, okay, let's rap with him. But Coach was like rapping with him, and I was like, Coach don't even know the words. It's okay, it's fine. So, I mean, we have a lot of memories here, but that was a good one.
Just a couple more, guys.
Imani, I was going to ask you about Coach Aston talked about how much you guys have grown up since, just over these 4 years. Is it amazing to you even like to think about these 4 years? I mean, well, remember you first got here, we got to know you as the poet, who really opened up about her past to going from single to being married. And oh, by the way, you're helping, you're transforming yourself on the court into one of the best centers in the country while you're trying to help a once proud program turn all the way around, and get back to where they used to be. It's pretty amazing what all you've kind of been through personally over the last 4 and on the court over the last 4 years.
I guess that's a way of putting it, but a lot of that stuff you don't see behind closed doors. Like, everything I've been through here has been the benefit of them. Like, I wouldn't have been this person without them. Don't touch me. But honestly, honest to God, like when I came here freshman year, Empress and I weren't friends because I was really mean and like I didn't really like to hang out with people, and I was just very closed off. And they kind of helped me realize that I can't do it by myself, and like other people can support you, and taught me like what teamwork and having a family outside of blood means. So honest to God, like I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And we got to see Brady get engaged.
Oh my God.
We got to see Selena be one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. We got to see Empress be our steady. She's always been steady defensively, but now she's our steady like everything. So it's awesome. Everybody's kind of come full circle, so it's great.
Last one. What are y'all trying to leave behind to the underclassmen?
Our own ring.